It's the best stuff ever. Starbirds, man. He was trying to get a hold of my Mole Fergusons, which were that's all we used. That's all we used at the studio. Beautiful. See, Paul, they got movable walls and everything.
Yeah, I don't know if you can heat downstairs, guys. You know, they have some coolers down there.
Yeah, right here. I was thinking about maybe setting it right here. This is, come here, you can see the back of the screen. It's just taking it. This is a fisheye.
Yeah.
And so it'll get everything. And I was thinking maybe something like this back here.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be nice?
Yeah, that
you
would.
Get the whole room and all the people all the way around.
Yeah.
That's what you'd like to see. Is that nice?
That's nice.
We're trying to get the whole room.
So how long does this thing run?
As long as you want. It's got 32 gigs in it.
I mean, how long does the battery hold up?
The battery will last an hour.
Is that called a GoPro?
Yes, sir. It's the original GoPro from way back when. Downstairs,
Oh no, y'all are good. There's nothing going on.
I didn't know if the bill was in session or anybody's doing it.
Oh no, y'all are free to run around.
All right, thanks, buddy. You don't see these anymore. There's all the MTs. That's back in the day. That's great. That's a reverb. This is Studio A. And Jack's already made his way in there. Watch out for your cable in here. This is old medieval 78. Alan sides. I helped him put all the acrylic on these windows out here. Alan's a hoot, man. He flew to his studio and spent 2 days with me digging through my warehouse. And by the time he came out, his shirt was all torn. It's fucked up. And he's got all these numbers written down. And he says, "Oh, there's nothing here I need." No, he says, "Thanks, okay. I just had to come check it out." So he leaves. And after that, my phone starts ringing. Everybody from Sausalito, LA is calling. "Hey, you really got those? Hey, we want that. Hey, we want that console." Les Paul donated the Museum of Sound Recording to me before he passed away. Oh, wow. It was 6 semi-trailers of gear, 80 tape machines. We had all of MGM's background, all the stuff from CBS, from War of the Worlds, that studio, the whole studio, all of it. I mean, we had the film things were 8 foot tall and 21-inch racks, and there was 60 of those, and they were all film transfer. We had Westrex print audio to film, all the stuff from Bob Fine, from the Mercury Theater, the entire inventory. Just warehouses filled with it. And Jackson here, he's pissed himself. He says, "My God, I've never seen this stuff before." But what's neat is Rupert Neve has been a friend of mine for 20 years. And there's another guy named Daniel Weiss. And Daniel Weiss makes digital equipment for mastering, but he's only in the mastering field. So we were sitting at Avatar in New York, and he had a Neve. This is an 8078 because it's squared. Then 8068 kicks up, and it's rounded, okay? So Daniel's got his hand on the console, and he says, "No," he says, "whose is this?" I said, "That's Rupert." He goes, "Rupert made this?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I've never seen one." And why would he care? He does mastering. He's seen pictures. He never associated with his friend who he just had dinner with. He's never seen a Neve, put his hand on a Neve and said, "This is a Neve." What happens is these are all modular, and the frames and banks of 8. So this section, these you can unscrew these. They'll come out and service them. They're toroidal point to point, and that's why these are the desirable consoles. To have one this large.
Toroidal.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Yep.
Toroidal.
Toroidal transformers. They're sealed point to point. Everything's like a guitar amp. It's hand wired. So if you put this pot in here, it's got a stack of resistors on the pot, hand point to point, everything, like a guitar amplifier. You normally don't see this many channels, 48 of this style. They'll make the smaller style, like the VR72 like this is downstairs. The channels are thinner, and they create much more heat. This is transformer balanced, isolated. And do you do audio?
I used to work with Dan Seals.
Oh, I knew Dan for 20 years. Yeah. Yeah. Him, Jim Parker, and all those guys.
Yeah. And Kyle, I'm not surprised. Kyle will probably show up today, I would think.
Wow.
But yeah, I was in lighting and set design.
Oh, Squint.
Also, as part of it, I got to go up to spend 2 weeks at the SynodCon. Carol and Don Davis' farm.
Yeah.
I spent 2 weeks at the farm doing a bunch of crazy TEF analysis way back in the day.
Yeah, fast Fourier transform, all that stuff, hitting the walls.
And we actually got Dan. We did a whole bunch of TEF analysis on, of all things, different cowboy hats.
Really? Well, on the reflection of monitors.
Exactly.
Charlie Daniels is getting it all the time because he's a big guy, and that rim of that thing is hitting him, and we're getting 400 on him all the time. Bob Workman's over there screaming at him, Charlie, pan him out a little bit. He goes, no, I don't want to. So we got to work and notch filter him so Charlie can get what he wants. Yeah.
Believe it or not, one of the things we did not take into account was with the cowboy hat was the density and the size of the guitar that they were playing.
That's right. That's right. It's all going to flap right back at you.
Exactly. That reflection was such a huge. So Dan learned if you get feedback, he would. Sometimes even in live shots, you would see him.
See, there's booths back here. See, just like I got at my house. I got a Hammond. See? See? That's what I got at my house.
Oh, right.
I got a grand piano in here. See?
Very nice.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then here, this is all the mic storage, our drum booth. There's little headphone mixers, and that's that. And we can go in the control room in here. And this is Studio B. This isn't even the main studio.
Wow. Seems pretty nice.
Main studio's in there. This is a Neve.
Wow.
Here's all the gear. Here, look at that. That's a Fairchild 670. That's a $35,000 compressor. This is an EVR72. It's just got a lot of normal. It's just got a lot of noise. It's a 60.
Same thing, just over and over.
It's a 60 channel.
Over and over and
yeah,
over and over and over.
It gets so hot. That compressor right here on the bottom left, it's $35,000. These are Pultecs. Those two top EQs. Some kind of shit we use. Tektronix. Yep. You know what's funny about all this? I could come in here 15 minutes and have this whole studio rocking.